Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Naya Invoke Justice. Very reminiscent of the old Invoke Justice list back when Velomachus was still in Standard. This deck did very well. You do not lose against Mono Black, and the only problem matchup we had was against Mono Blue, which, I mean, let's be honest, that's a problem matchup for a lot of things as long as they're not just straight up aggro. Basically, they just countered all of our stuff, and it was extremely unfun. Other than that, though, the deck felt very solid. There's a lot of great synergies in here with the graveyard and discarding as well as Invoke Justice. Not very many new cards. 2 Squee, because you can get that back with Justice. And then also 2 Elder Dragon War, which also lets you discard and draw, and then gives you a 4/4 body at the end of it. So, pretty good. This does not hit Planeswalkers, though, so that's something to keep in mind. I made a misplay where I thought it did hit Planeswalkers. It didn't. We still won, but, you know, it would have been nice if it did. Other than that, the deck is kind of the usual suspects for a Invoke Justice list. For Invoke Justice, of course, top end, Titan of Industry, Sanctuary Warden, 1 Fleetfoot Dancer, although it did come into play once in a very funny game that actually didn't involve Invoke Justice at all, so look forward to that. 2 Reckoner Bankbusters for additional draw, can also be crewed, obviously to block or attack. 2 Cathartic Pyres, which can be used to remove something, 3 damage. This does hit a Planeswalker, or to discard 2 cards and then draw. So, yeah, other than that, 4 Fable, 4 Restoration, 4 Spirited Companion, 2 Circle of Confinements to hit early game creatures like Underdogs. Can also hit a Djinn, but when are you going to resolve that? Never. And then 2 Wandering Emperor, 1 Big Score. So, yeah, mana base, dual lands, a little bit slow with the Windscarred Crags, but we get the life, and also it's both of our colors, so we keep it. 4 Jetmir Garden. We don't have, and that is the other thing, an inclusion could be adding in more green to the mana base, also possibly a Boseiju, just so that you can cast your Titan from hand if you need to, because there are some instances where you'll top deck a Titan and you just won't be able to play it, which feels bad. So something I would change is adding that in, the green mana into the mana base. But that's it for the quick recap or the breakdown of the deck. If you want more in-depth information such as win rate, which is very good, I promise you, as well as the match breakdowns, and then also some more information on the card inclusions and then possible substitutions, stick around to the end of the video because we do that at the end of every video. So I hope you guys enjoy the games and enjoy watching justice being served. I'll see you in the video. Going first, kind of like it, but also kind of don't. So we're keeping it. Yeah, I will say, if you're wanting to play this deck, don't get matched up against Mono Blue. Number 1, it is the most boring game you will ever play, and you will lose. Although, to be fair, I feel like any game against Mono Blue is the most boring game you'll ever play. But here we have Mono Black, a gamer of taste. Let's get the Fable going. Next turn we can either hold Emperor or Squee. Trespasser is annoying. What are we discarding? I don't think we're discarding anything. What we're going to do is attack in here. We'll discard the Titan of Industry to the Restoration, and then we'll get it back immediately with an Invoke Justice, because they're tapped out. And then they will cry. I would like to discard. Onto me, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like a 4/4 and a shield counter, if you don't mind. Oh, that won't do, because now I get 2 Titans.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will must be open. Nothing on Innistrad is free.
No. Hit our land. And begin the bully. 4/4 and shield. Shield onto Fable. By Soren. It has been enjoyable. Let's play Fable as well. Okay. Do they have another? Ooh, lucky ducky. It's alright, we have other things to copy. Decline? Hello. Your invoke despair doesn't work here. We invoke justice. Funnel goes first, very heavy. Send it back. Keep this. Probably Dancer goes away. Get the Bank Buster down on 2. Maybe some double Buster action. Play this on 3, get the other Bank Buster down. But also draw. Let's just get the second one down. I think we'll go Fable next turn. Maybe drop a Squee. Opponent miss land. Seems good. Now we are missing land. Not good. I think it's Fable here. They miss land again, so they go for the draw. See if they find it. Alright, we find our land. What are we tossing? Could hold Emperor. Think maybe Squee can go? Okay. Let's get our white source. Attack in. Play Doggo. Alright. Could rip an early Invoke Justice here. If they have Peacekeeper, that's bad. Okay, so full tokens then. I think we drop off... Let's drop off Companion to draw a card. There's a Warden. Getting close to just hard casting that. 2, 4, 5. I am worried about a rabble rousing. I kind of want to decrease their board presence. Drop Warden here. If they have Destroy Evil, they use it on the reflection anyway. Okay. We swing in with both. Maybe hoping to depopulate. I'll give them a Bank Buster for that. Actually, no I won't. We'll go like this. I don't want to tap this for an Emperor. Could have also just taken 4. Not really the biggest deal. See if they have a way to deal with the reflection. Yep, there's the depopulate. Okay. Another Justice. So I think we just get back Squee here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Smash in. Missed damage with the Bank Buster, but whatever. I'm assuming this dies, so let's draw. Missed an additional 4 with the Buster there. May have already mentioned that. But it's early. So we misplay more than usual. Farewell. Uh-oh. That feels bad. Alright, rebuild. Swing everything, and then we'll, Elder Dragon War. Could also save Squee here, and I think we will.
I hope you're ready to remember your training.
We don't really need to do 2 now, do we? So maybe I didn't need to play that. Go straight to chapter 4. And then we'll just invoke Justice next turn for hopefully the win. Okay. Make a 2/2. Cycle.
Let your blade do the talking.
Nice. Rebuild. Don't like that. Another Justice. Maybe given that, it was... leave this in the graveyard.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Our tempo has been slowed. Let's see if they draw off of this. They do. Okay, Emperor goes
Still
down.
much to learn.
Feels bad. Let's get the Justice going. Get the Emperor back. Exile their Sanctuary Warden.
Finally, I'm home.
Put all 4 here. Minus here.
You're done.
Exile a token. Okay.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Let's Fable. Could invoke Justice on the land. Pump this up. See if they give up their shield. Okay. Smells like another farewell if they're making that play.
I'll be back.
Ooh. Restoration. Okay. Decline this. Another Justice. Get the Emperor back. One. Oh, alright. That'll do it. Opponent goes first. None of our ramp cards really, so I think we have to send this back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess we'll just try and use these to get our lands out. If we don't find another land though, we are going to be in trouble. Alright, we found a plains. Maybe Bant control here and or Ascendancy, which is scary. Make sure we keep hitting our land drops here. Definitely Ascendancy. Situations like this make me reconsider not having at least one farewell in the deck. No attacks, huh? Interesting. So we'll bin this land, get it out. Play our next restoration, and then just play the land. And I forgot about counterspells. 2 treasures is nice, though. We'll take that. Restoration next turn. May want to consider killing this Catilda, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Do not want them to ramp with their tokens. Alright, they draw. Another restoration, why not? No counters, please, and thank you. Okay. Big damage. Alright, let's give them justice. We already have one down here, right? So no discard. Justice will be served. Put 1 counter on here so it can at least trade. So we take another 4 here, unless, yep. They do not hold back. Block it all. We'll go with our land here, I suppose. Although all that really does is cut us down a mana. So, let's attack him first. Okay. See if they're blocking. Just the one. Not blocking at all. Let's play this. Get our land drop. Hold up the Emperor. Uh-oh.
Be safe. You are not much of a roadblock.
Down to 2. Can we kill them from this range? Got to be some combination of justice and squee, right? Yeah, we got it. Very nice.
Remember your training.
Ooh, scary. A justice was served this day. I'm going first. We have draw, circle, but then this is kind of not great, especially if we miss another land, so... Alright. Is this literally the same first 4 cards? Alright, shuffler. Yeah, send it back. I guess the game really wants me to have these. Pump it. Just go for draw here. Okay. Another garden. I don't want to get this going, so that's probably what I'll do. If they want to play Trespasser, that's fine. Whatever. Oh. Jadar. Ghoul Caller. Let's get going with the Restoration. I'm not scared of the Sleeper yet. I want to wait for them to invest maybe a turn into making it a 4-4 or a 3-3. Then we'll probably just hit it with the Circle. Is this the turn we evolve? Oh baby. We're doing it live. That's a nifty card. So let's discard Circle. Take their Sleeper. Go here. Clean up the board. Next turn, our Saga flips, and then we can also play a Spirited Companion. Enrica. Uh-oh. Consideration to holding up the Emperor now. Toss out one land. Find a Bank Buster. So Invoke Despair kind of wrecks us, doesn't it? So does some cheap creature make a sacrifice? So I think we get down this other Restoration. Then play Spirited Companion. I think they are looking to invoke Despair here. No? Sacrifice then? This is fine. Sure.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch
Look at them go.
I've always hated crowds.
Hey look, it's a Titan. Let's get a companion, I think, here. Another red source. 6 mana. We'll go here. Hold up Emperor if Liliana wants to plus. We discard the Plains. Could also just discard the Titan because I don't think we're hitting 3 greens anytime soon. Do we give them... I don't want to give them Emperor. So, discard this. Or sacrifice that, rather. I want this, too. So, I think I just give them back their Sleeper. Not a big deal. Liliana dies next turn.
Don't overthink things.
We'll discard Titan here in case we find a Justice. Then we're gonna exile the Henrika. Wow, no attacks. Coward. Okay, well, Henrika dies here. And we save our dragon.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. We've got the edge in this fight.
Sleeper evolves. We draw and turn.
This was boring and delay, nothing more.
I'll sacrifice the Bankbuster.
Sacrifices must be made.
Sure.
No more distractions. That's nice.
Hmm.
I've always hated clowns.
We'll keep the flyer online. Now Emperor lives too. What a use of resources.
Suspicious is going on.
That's hilarious.
Not my fault. Ah, one of your friends has to leave.
Okay.
You're going to rest in pieces.
Well, sadness for you, I suppose. So, kinda crazy, but if we invoke, we invoke. This takes out their board, but then they still have this. It's gotta be the Titan, right? Surely. Cool. Let's make a 4/4 and put a shield counter on it. And then also make a 2/2.
We must protect the people.
Okay. You may
I'm
have
tired of
my
her
land.
secrets.
You are very welcome. Sleeper's gonna be a problem. Liliana's gonna be annoying, so I think it's all into Liliana next turn. Oh. What a good top deck. Very nice indeed. I will draw a card, please. Oh. Let's put a +1 counter onto this.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
The 3 Liliana removal. Going first. I think this is definitely a keeper. Bankbuster on 2, Fable on 3 seems good. Against Esper, I think we're just trying to get this down ASAP pronto. Okay. Esper mid-range, so gotta watch out for the Rafine, and they attack in. Mad lad. Alright, we need not these cards. Do I need double red for anything? Yes, but I have a treasure now. So that is fine. Let's go here. Attack. Doggo. See if they ever fiend. If they do, that puts a pretty big clock on us. Another announcement. Okay. They send in one. Discard this. And get this back. Played this. Let's play Fable. And attack in with one. I will gladly trade for your tokens. Makes your Rafine worse. Also, they should have just taken the 2 because now they would have had 3 2/2s. And they had Rafine this turn. Definitely times when you should just take the 2. Probably bring out the Bankbuster to block here. We draw. Emperor good. These can go. There's Justice. Unfortunately, the graveyard is all lands this day. So we can crew Bankbuster and see if we can bait them into a Rafine. Let's crew the Architect. We'll leave the Reflection up for now. Send that in. Okay. This is fine. Yeah, see, now I think we're holding the Emperor for the Rafine. Can play this, though. We have enough to make a copy of the Architect and also play the Emperor. Maybe it's actually make a copy of Doggo. Emperor now before Connive. In case they draw into an answer if they don't already have one. Okay, reinforcements. This is fine.
Feel the
Wait, what?
energy of battle, then guide it like water.
So we actually don't have to have enough to do the reflection. Because I forgot about the ward. Kill it.
My
Block
judgment
you.
is final.
Okay. Let's return our Bankbuster. Then let's get some justice for our doggo. Yep, and that is why we put the counters where we put them. So, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. We do have chumps for Rafine. So, let's just make, excuse me, a copy.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Children. Very rude. Okay. Oops. One block here.
That's it then.
Trying to wait until end step here. If they have a hook though, we get severely punished for doing that. Ooh. Alright then. Let the madness ensue. One. Two. Three.
Anyone who
Okay.
harms my people must contend with
Gonna
me.
exile my token. These aren't tapped, so... And we're going the distance. We'll leave one up. And we'll play Fable. And... next. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20 to face. They have to block with everything. Then they do 1 exile with the Emperor. Oh. Didn't even let me do my math. Alright. Alright, welcome back to the post-game deck overview. This was Naya Justice. Deck did very well, 78% win rate, 100% on the play, 67 on the draw, 7 and 2. Our struggle bus matchup was Mono Blue, which thankfully we only played once because that was just a painful game. The other struggly matchup was against Esper, and I think this version, the version we lost against, I believe, was Control, and not Midrange. We did beat the Midrange one in a very memorable game that involved the Fleetfoot Dancer. But yeah, other than that, all the other matchups felt very good. You'll see them all, I think, in the video. I don't think I've taken out any because, yeah, we've just done enough to hit about an hour. In terms of card exclusions, or additions. I think green mana needs to be added to the mana base, whether that be Pain lands with the red and green, or maybe 1 or 2 forests, or maybe just Boseiju ×2, so you can play one as a land and then use the other one to remove an enchantment. Other than that, I think every other card felt pretty good. I may cut down, well, it could be a consideration to cut down one of the Squee and 1 Reckoner Bankbuster in favor of either 2 more Cathartic Pyre or just straight up removal. In case there's something that you just need to die, you have that option. Because that's something the deck is lacking, other than Cathartic Pyre, which only does 3 damage, and Wandering Emperor, which requires them to be tapped and attacking or just tapped. I think some other removal is probably a good call, and I think Fateful Absence is probably the removal spell to fit into that slot, because white has a lot of really great removal options. So I think Fateful Absence is up there since it hits creatures and planeswalkers. But other than that, deck felt very good. It just dumpstered on basically everything, and the Invoke Justice onto Titan of Industry, of course, is just devastating. But even getting Fable of the Mirrorbreaker to flip and then copying the Fleetfoot Dancer, copying a Titan, just wins games. Same with Warden. Just huge power output, hopefully very early on. I also really like the Elder Dragon War. Mental note to remember that it doesn't hit planeswalkers, but yeah, I felt like this card was pretty good, especially because there's a lot of 2 toughness creatures or lower running around, with everyone using things like Wedding Announcement and enchantments, and then like the small creatures that Mono Black likes to play. So yeah, if you want to climb, I mean, this is a small sample size, I'll be the first to admit that, but it felt very strong in all of the matchups. So as long as you're not flooding out, and the restoration of a Ganjo really helps out with that too. Same with Fable. Yeah, as long as you're not flooding out and you're not beaten down too quickly, I think this deck can go the distance. I think the biggest struggle is going to be against control, especially control that runs Farewell, because they hit your graveyard and then you're just very sad. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But very fun deck, highly recommend. If you have the cards, then I think it's definitely a fun time on the ladder. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It really helps out a lot. That's it for today. Enough justice has been served, and I will see you in the next video.